All right, so building a power stair implement today. We'll take you guys along the way. So we got 4x4s, 2x4s, and then not pictured a couple sheets of 3/4 inch plywood. EJ?
Yeah, these are steps.
All right, so we're just using 2x4s. First thing we're doing, you just cut them to size, and we're doing what? 18-inch tall steps by 2 feet deep.
18-inch rise, 2-foot tread depth.
Nice. All right, so 2 steps done. I just want EJ to explain it a tiny bit.
So we got 2 steps built here. Like we said before, every step is an 18-inch rise. These ones are going to end up landing like 18 3/4 after we put the plywood on top. Like simple framing here. 4x4s on the outsides, and then we plated them together with ledger lock screws because they're shear rated. So when you have like a 300-400 pound Viking on here with a couple 100-pound implement, they're going to be pretty solid.
So all EJ's doing here now, we just came outside to cut the plywood. So we have 3/4 inch plywood, just measures 2 feet down because that's the depth of our steps. And then we just cut straight ahead. So this is what the steps that we already have cut look like. So they're not down yet, but the steps we just showed you guys outside that we cut out of plywood, they're inside. So now we'll just fit them up and get them screwed in.
They're just bracing.
So we're putting on some bracing here on the sides. You can see we kind of got it all put together. A little bit more to do. So is there a special name for the anchors that like you just put in?
Well, these ones are structure screws, and these ones are technically lags, but they have a bigger washer head on them so they don't pull through. Nice. And they're longer.
So what's the purpose of that? Just more support?
Yeah, it anchors everything together from the bottom so that way, like when you're up on the top of it, obviously it's not going to tip because you'd be tipping the whole thing. So
nice. So what's this going in here?
That's, I don't know, like if you're building a actual residential commercial construction structure, that will be technically called like a pillow block or a ledger block.
So what's the purpose of that piece right there?
Just to give
if you're
this,
looking, this little piece that he just wedged in
just
there.
to give this added support, basically. That's all it is.
Cool. So if you guys see it, we got the steps on. They're screwed in. Probably put a couple more screws in. But we're also going to add these just to protect it. So we got 3/4 inch horse stall mats. Obviously, it's going to make our load height a tiny bit higher because they're 3/4 inch. But probably just be better for competing because you'll be used to loading it 3/4 inch. And it'll just protect it. So I think those are going to look pretty sharp on there. So what's the purpose of this? Just more support?
More support.
What do you call these?
These are pillow blocks or ledger blocks.
Oh.
But I don't want anybody to fall through this. And it has to support a lot of weight. So making sure it's very solid.
Yeah, I think we definitely overbuilt this thing. I don't know how it looks on the video, but really, really sturdy, and we're not even done yet. You guys can see it's really coming into its final form. Got the mats up here too, which 3/4 inch. These are gonna be super, super supportive and will kind of keep this thing good for the long haul. So we put, I shouldn't say we, EJ put this one on, and that's kind of just a little bit extra support. And then also just so we wouldn't like ever be at risk of like losing an implement through the step. Just a little bit extra support. So, they're not painted yet. There may be a couple other things we may add eventually, but still got to clean up. We got all the horse stall mats on, extra support and safety so you can't really fall, anything can't fall through. But we are pretty much done. They are super heavy duty. And yeah, that's how you build a power stair.